Looks good. Lights are green across the board. Okay, that's working. Okie dokie then. Right, we're not going to continue with the last one. Going to start up a new one. Let's be the hunter, because I like the hunter. See if there's any quests for us to do. Oh, it's still on turbo mode. Still hunting it? Oh, as a reminder, look like you need to hunt 14 more shambling rounds. Right, that's easy enough. Shambling rounds turn up everywhere. So, let's go into the settings and say, excuse me, I don't think I can do challenge mode on fast mode. So let's go do his thing instead. Only one. That's very cheap. I suppose it's because I've done it so many times. Right, let's do this. Also, it does make everything a lot harder. Even harder than turbo. But perhaps being slower will make it easier? No, that's not true. I still think it's harder being slower because I can't compensate as easily. Didn't know rolling into the ghost was a one-hit kill. Probably isn't on any other floor. Final attack. Oh, I haven't got my chat open. That's going to make it tricky, isn't it? Right, let's go over to there and then scroll across. And hopefully, yep, it's just me in chat. Fair enough. That I can handle. But I do need my chat as close to the edge of my screen as physically possible so I can see if anything pops up in it. Right. This actually feels too slow. Maybe I should go back to turbo mode. Oh well, can't complain now. Right, those glass Gorn stones can be quite useful. God, the time it takes just to start a new room because it's not on turbo mode is terrible. Feels like you're moving in treacle now. I've been playing turbo mode so long. Oh, well, never mind. Onward and upward. Oh, we've got a buffer. And we... Oh! Shock mode. Those shock rings. We had that like three rooms so far? And no hammers trying to kill us? Oh, thermal clips, obviously. Blech. You don't want to be using a one-shot empty clip gun on a room with thermal clips. Or else you end up with fire everywhere. Oh, Medusa's gaze. No thank you. I do not feel like not being able to shoot. At least it doesn't actually freeze you in stone. But then again, that might be a bit pointless. Oh, pot shots. Now the pots are actually taking shots at me. Let's get some cover. I missed from point blank. Well, not quite point blank, but nearly point blank. No, thank you. Let's check the secret rooms just in case there's a key in one of them. No. And no. Okay, fair enough. Let's teleport a bit closer to a room with something interesting to do. Let's go straight to the shop and see if he's got a key for sale. I mean, he should do because you're supposed to get one guaranteed on every floor, but then this game has been a little bit buggy. Ooh, 2 keys. Well, yes, we might actually come back for one or the other of those. As long as we've got 1 key, then should something bad happen, like a chest that's on fire, not on fire, it's got a fuse on it, you can always open it in an emergency. And we know there are more keys on the floor, so it's not really a problem. Right, Ghost of the Shells. So sometimes they're going to spawn ghosts who are going to need more murdering. Although, as it turns out, I rolled into one earlier. You can roll into the ghosts and kill them? That seems odd. Oh, unfriendly fire. That means that your bullets bounce off the walls and come back dangerous. Oh, kill this guy. Yep, there we go. Oh, this is... I might even have to stop and come back in turbo mode. Oh, that's a much better chest than the other one. We'll take that. Oh, uranium blanks. That's, I think I'd have rather had the blue chest, thank you. Let's go actually take the blue chest anyway, we've got enough coins. Yes, please. Thank you. Right, not that Bello really cares, but politeness is always nice. Right, let's keep going the way we were going. I bet we're almost on the trail of the boss anyway. Might just be worth going straight to the boss. Oh no, maybe not. It's looped around. No, I was completely wrong. Oh, this is dreadfully slow. I mean, on the one hand, it's easier now that I've been playing on turbo mode, but turbo mode actually feels more fun because it takes less time to get places. Right, anyway, there's the boss. So we've got probably one more room, and these lights mean that it's probably containing something nice. Ooh, very nice. Wings. Yes, I'll take wings. That way anything on the floor, like burning fire, can't actually hurt us. Ooh, I'd like the knife shield as well, but we'll have to see if we get enough coins from the boss to be able to afford that. Don't think either of those are going to be secret rooms, but they could have been, so it's worth testing. Up here? Nope, no secret room. Let's go kill the boss with our silencer, aka a pillow that shoots. Well, I've got to admit, hammer time. Oh good, well at least it's not on turbo mode, because I would not like to be dodging that hammer as well as all the bullets while going at Mach 3. I'm not sure I can, to be honest. At least I don't have to dodge his fire on the floor as well. That would just be impossible. Well, no, not impossible. I don't think I could manage it. I don't think I could manage to talk and do this on turbo mode either, but then I did. Oh, and I got hit. I just hit the blank slightly too late. And the thing is, once I get hit, I'm much less wary about taking a second hit. No! I couldn't move. The boss was doing his, like, hamming up dying. That's not fair. Oh well. We can get at least half a heart back. And we're not licked yet, because you can sometimes get decent chests further down. Hold on, is 16 enough to buy the knife shield? Because that is quite handy. How much was it? 18. Oh, not quite. Definitely not the charmed bow. There's nothing else that we can... You can steal with that, but that's too expensive. We can't buy another key, so... We could check this room. This room might have a secret room branching off of it. But if I can't find it in this room, then probably... Oh, let's just use a blank, because they get refilled every floor anyway. No, never mind. Next floor. Tally-ho. Alright then. Let's use the sniper rifle, because it's a lot better. Haha! Having poison follow me is not going to put me off, because I'm flying, and therefore immune to it. Also immune to pits. Very handy. Oh, and explosive fire as well. That means they're going to explode when I shoot them. Very handy, especially if there's groups of enemies. Not so much on that room specifically. Oh, woe is me, what am I going to do? Oh yeah, I know, just fly straight across. What have we got? Cursed ceramics and high stress. Ooh, high stress means if I take a hit, I go immediately down to 1 HP at least until, like, for a few seconds, I think. Which does mean if you get hit twice sequentially, you can be in a lot of trouble. Right, I'm not up in the corner of the screen is a place to get rid of some of your curse. Now, I've already got some curse, but I do actually want some curse. Oh, I've spawned a Blobulum by missing a shot. Blobulum Rancher. I do want some curse because it causes you to get more money, because jammed enemies give you more money. So I mean, while you definitely don't want a lot of curse, you do want some. On the other hand, there's cursed ceramics laying around, so I can always get one of those if needs be. You stand in the area of effect of a cursed ceramic, and you get cursed. A little bit. Just a shame I couldn't get the knife shield, but No, I don't want to waste this gun. Let's use my infinite ammo free gun to shoot those really weak guys. No, this one. Correct gun selection's actually probably one of the harder things to do. Right, boss time. I mean, we'll come straight to the boss, but we can force them to give us a gun rather than anything else if we go straight into the... Oh no, not gun queue. That means that our guns randomly... well, no, our guns cycle through the available guns. Every time they run out of ammo. And you want a fast firing gun for these rockets. And the most powerful gun to attack the beholster. And that is not something that's going to line up naturally otherwise. Right, so now we've got one blank left. So we could do this. That does not sound impossible. Fair enough. Easy days. Right, what did we get? We got a gun. It's the science cannon. Woo! We'll take that, and we'll take the extra health. Right, we still want to clear the rest of the level, though. Just in case there's goodies. But one place there is often secret rooms is off of the exit room. So, shoot the places where it can have a door, and it will crack if there's a secret room behind it. Okay. Onwards and backwards. Right, we rather not stand in those and get extra cursed. Mini boss. And it's this guy, who is horrible because of the way he shoots. His bullet patterns are really annoying. They're too quick. Although, apparently it's worse on turbo mode. Because I'm not actually dead yet. Oh, so we've got Blobulon Rancher so far. Right, let's switch weapons. Oh, you really can walk between the bullets on this one. You don't have to rely on high reflexes. Right, can we afford to open that? We've not actually seen either of the chests so far, so no. The answer is a solid no. I think the music's a bit funky when you beat a mini-boss. It's like, hey, you beat the boss. Well, I mean, I have beat the boss, but I don't want to spend the entire floor with the boss clear music, thanks very much. Yes, please. Got last good on stone. Ah, hello, Bolo. I will probably be back for your key unless I find anything better on the floor, which is entirely possible. Right, that's how you get to the... What was it? Abbey of the True Gun? Or something? The way you get to the True Gun King. Right, let's take up one of these so we don't get cursed. Gorgon's Gaze and Thermal Clips. Oh, this is not the gun to be using. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I saying? I'm immune to the fire I put down. That's fine. That's absolutely peachy. But flying is almost broken in this game. Hey, that means I'm putting down a lot of fire. Good luck dodging all my fire. Little Bulletkin. We put forth that a knave such as thee can never clear the forthcoming room without taking damage. Prove that you can and we will reward you handsomely. In return we shall hasten from the 18 shells as part of the wager. Okay, go on then. I'm pretty sure I can dispatch them without taking any damage, even if I have to... Oh, go away, Gorgon. Right, so now I rolled into that badly and I can't shoot until the stone wears off. There we go. Right, I don't like those guys because they predict where you're going to be and shoot where they predict you're going to be. Right. Off with the... Oh, no. Still don't want to take damage even if the room is over. That would be the not goodest idea. Oh, to the victor return the spoils. And Cervantes, prepare a fitting reward for our entertainment. Return the 18 shells. Yes, yes, something for you and your shells. Ooh, Commando. That is a good boss killing weapon. I'm not saying I didn't have it this time because it would have randomly been switched to as I was switching weapons, right? So that's the first chest of the chest rooms, and it's green. Seeing as it's not the highest, let's not waste a key on it until we know what the rest of the floor holds. Right, that's the, hey, do you want to keep your curse room? Oh, another thermal clips room. I don't like that spinning bullets pattern because my brain has trouble predicting where they're going to move to, even though it's a set pattern. Ooh, Rat's Revenge. Now this can still get me if I float over it. Ooh, that was very close because they are fires from the floor. Oh, there we go, took damage. Ah, so it is a choice between green and green. Ooh, and we found the secret room. And it's no longer a choice. Welcome to having both. Abundance. Ah, the mine cutter from Dead Space. I like very much. And Ring of Chest Vampirism, Blood from Wood. If you shoot a chest, you will get healed, which I actually don't need on this floor because I have extra health. In fact, I don't even have the guy I could sell items or health to. Let's buy his keys because there's nothing else worth buying on this floor, and it will be nice not to have to struggle for keys on the next floor. I think I will actually use the minecutter to clear all the rooms. Oh, and actually with these keys I can open this blue chest rather than shooting it, as I was going to. Ah, very nice. Curse bullets. Increases your curse, and you increases your damage based on how much curse you've got. Yes, I think that's very handy. Tesco's cheapest lemonade. Cheap. Ah, zone control. That means you cannot fire if you're not in one of the zones until you filled all the zones. It's a bit convoluted, but it's a nice play mode. Oh, now we've got a turret. Trying to... Oh, and I've got Gorgon's Gazed. No, you don't, turret. That's... Oh, Gorgon's Gaze and one of those... Well, that went terribly. But luckily, I can probably make up for it on the rest of the floor, assuming there's no more horribly unfair rooms like that. Well... You're just going to do that to me today, aren't you? So I've got both Hammer Time and Gull's Revenge. So Gull's Revenge means it's one of the Gatling Gull's attacks where he shoves nukes on your head. And I've got hammers coming down. They're also on my head. I did not expect that combination. Admittedly, that is my failing. Oh, another Gull's Revenge. What's the other one? Well, whatever it was, we didn't encounter it. Ah, Gun Muncher. Do we have anything terrible enough to munch? No. Let's not bother with it then. If we end up with something bad, like the 38 Special, then we can shove it in the Gun Muncher. You need 2 terrible weapons to get rid of, though. What have we got here? Oh, is that high stress? What's the other one? Do not feel fast enough. I mean, although it's weird, it does feel like being in treacle. Even though the enemies are slower too. Ooh! A jammed enemy. 2 of them. Turning up on the same room. Well, I mean, that's randomness for you. Suppose that's why they're saying you wait for a boss and then 3 come along at once. Comes from. Right. Probably want a key, but not yet. Oh, and Cthulhu. No, stop splitting. Oh, final attack. Very bad. Cursed ceramics I can deal with. I am not getting that creature because that means running through this big mushroom, and big mushrooms are bad news. Or at least they have been for me so far. Ooh, almost got cursed by a ceramic. I mean, more cursed. I'm not sure that would be a bad thing with cursed bullets, but... Oh no, my minecart empty. I have to go back to this, I suppose. Why isn't he gone? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, I mean, I'll take the free health, but he should be gone. They're supposed to vanish when they've run away from you in order to make you chase them so that you then get killed. The Gungeon is a tricky place. Really running out of ammo. I'm going to have to find Bello and see if I can buy some ammo from him. This one isn't actually as easy as it looks, because any bullets you don't see being fired are jammed. Jammed bullets do a full heart of health instead of half. Oh no, that is not fair. Slow down time while I'm in the entrance, but make the curse counter start counting up immediately. Right, so we can half refill one weapon and 20% refill all the others. So let's half refill the sniper rifle. That'll probably, because it one-shots enemies, it'll probably get us the furthest through the floor. Ah, now see, this is the reason you always want a key on you. Well, that or a gun that can put the fuse out, which we don't have, but let's not worry about that right now. I wonder if this room, I mean, I wouldn't have thought so, but it could. It could be a secret room. I always search everything for secret rooms, even after I've actually... Oh, yellow encoding settings, that's never good to see when you look over. Never mind. Right, so there's the boss. Do we want to go straight to the boss? I mean, it's not really straight to the boss, but maybe? We don't have any keys. I should definitely buy this key before exploring anymore. In fact, let's just do the boss and then explore the rest of the floor, because we can use the commando. And then if we find any more ammo on this floor, we can refill the commando. Oh, it's boss Cthulhu. And we've got cursed ceramics, so we can't actually use the full space to dodge in. Got to be very careful. Whoop. Dodgy, dodgy. I mean, a rocket launcher certainly is more on par with what I would want than most of the guns. Oh, now we've got to guess which one he is. Or do we? Rocket launcher to the rescue. It's not quite the Yari launcher, which is like one of these, except it fires like a machine gun. But it's pretty good. I mean, there's other guns that fire black holes and stuff, but, you know, you've got to work with what you've got. These wings really have helped. Right, let's switch to a weapon we don't mind wasting ammo on, or, in fact, the weapon that doesn't actually have any ammo. Let's collect the extra health. Neither of these have faces on them, so they're not mimics in disguise. Yes, even the chest, what are they called, pedestals, can have mimics. It doesn't seem very fair. Again, let's check for secret rooms. I don't think secret rooms are usually... Wait, did we find a secret room already? Not that I remember. Right, okay then. I don't think secret rooms are usually behind any of the accoutrements that line the walls. What do we have? High stress and dark was the night. Oh dear. Dark was the night is not don't blink. That doesn't mean that you can stun them with the light. But never mind, it wasn't a very long room. Cursed ceramics, long live the king. That means... Wait, hold on. Shouldn't the king have to die first for long live the king? Did they just not spawn a king? I think they just didn't spawn a king to buff everyone else. Okay. Yes, please, doggy. You're very helpful. Oh, and now I'm glad I've got the wings. this room always does me in. Well, not does me in. This room always causes me serious problems because there's nowhere to run, essentially. Right. Like I said, we will be refueling the commando. We still get some extra bullets for this gun. Another... Ooh, what's that? Angry bullets? Angry bullets, yep. Basically, you hit an enemy with a bullet, and sometimes the bullet doesn't feel like it's done, so it's going to try and find someone else to hit afterwards. Very handy. That's the second one we've had with a fuse on it. They're usually very rare. Adrenaline rush, hammer time. These angry bullets are really doing work. They're certainly looking for someone to kill. Oh, trap room. Again, almost completely negated by having wings. Can we get another key for our other chest? No. We could get the amulet of the pit lord, but that's moot because we can fly, so we're not going to fall in any pits. In fact, I'm not even sure there would be any point to having it. Right, let's just shoot that chest with this and I hope we get something decent out of it. Well, we've got junk, so if we find the living junk, Sir Junkion, he'll be happy. Otherwise, we've got full health, we might as well go down the floor and drink some crappy Tesco's lemonade. Crapalicious. But hey, the most important point is it's not very expensive. So this is just Dark Was the Night again. Which means you can't stun anyone and you better be very careful because you can't see what's happening. Right, there's... Aha! Got you! He was the one that really worried me because he fires massive rings the size of... well, size of the room really. It's only because they were hitting the walls that we weren't seeing all of them. Right, that X means we can't kill him yet because we haven't killed everyone else. But he killed himself as soon as... Very weird. Well, at least we can run over the gap. Right, where else have we got? Poison Pursuit, doesn't matter. Explosive Part, handy. Gun Q, oh dear. Well, we've still got most of the clip. We might be able to finish this room with this gun. Whoop. Actually, the poison's going to do it all for us. Just bait them into it. Come on, little... Yes, thank you. The map says there's armour. Oh, thank you, doggy. Doggy's dug up some armour. No, I didn't actually... Oh, it's only got 3 bullets left anyway. So what are we going to go for next? Might as well use this. Minecutter. Dark Was the Night. Okay, so this is another one. Oh, an agonizer. Good-o. So, get rid of the debuffing guy. And stop being chased a bit. And we can deal with the agonizer at our own pace. There we go. Now what else have we got? Oh, just some normal bullet kin and shotgun kin. And apparently... Oh, this is a Blobulon Rancher level, so don't miss. Floor. Room? Room. That's the one. Excellent. Better reload. Although this one doesn't penetrate, so let's fire and then reload. And now we've got penetrative shots. Oh, and another one of those. So we've got bombs coming down at us and rings of death chasing us. Nice. Let's kill the agonizer quickly. Oh, and that is a jammed Shellington. They are nasty enough without being jammed. Do we have anything with bullets in it? Yeah, let's use the science cannon. It's science! Oh, didn't spot it coming down on me because I was staring at the skeleton hoping it dies. Right, We might as well empty this so it doesn't look full and keep confusing me. More shockwaves. This really is a shockwave themed run. So much damage. That's why it's challenge mode, I suppose. Having to deal with damage coming in at all angles. Right, we can finally get rid of this agonizer, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to turbo mode after this challenge run. It's just more fun to do normal game fast rather than getting basically... All the challenges seem to be you're going to be shot at by things that don't otherwise exist. So bombs coming from the ceiling, hammers coming from the ceiling, bullets coming from pots, or rings of death that slowly expand outwards. You know, not sort of... or random death zones, or... I suppose the one that isn't is zone control. Hey, you have to be in one of these zones in order to shoot at all. That's kind of interesting. All the other ones that are just, hey, if you go near this, this is death. It's... yeah, sure, it's hard, but it's just not more interesting. I mean, give me a mode where sometimes only... I don't know. Did he fall in love? It's really odd timing for that. Right, yes, refill the commando. Excellent. And back to the science cannon for now. Unless... oh, that's not really enough ammo for the sniper rifle. There's the boss. Let's continue exploring the floor, because I haven't really got enough health. Or really feel like doing the boss just yet. Last bullet standing and final attack. Now let's get rid of this skeleton. Dang, that made me flinch. Please die. Yes, thank you. Right, there must be something else on the room because he's not the last bullet standing yet. Well, he's on our side, but to be honest, with how much of a liability enemies that are on your side can cause, I mean, they don't... their bullets don't not hurt you because they're on your side. They still hurt you. It's just that they won't be mostly aiming for you. I suppose that's to be expected of the Gungeon. It is a hard place. Let's just walk through this. This is not one of those terribly difficult rooms. I mean, it's more difficult if you don't have high speed out of combat turned on. Right, so we found... is that the first or second chest room? That's the first chest room on the floor, but we don't have any keys. Hooray. Oh wait, hold on. Let's just check for secret rooms with the good old secret room finder. Nope. Better double check. And... no. Okay, good. I mean, good we checked it properly, not good there wasn't one. That would be a bit odd. Let's use this for a bit. Right, so they're going to explode. Got to kill the king first. Blimey, so there is a king this time. I suppose at least long live the king is a good one. It's weird, the fun ones are the ones that actually have sort of a different game mode. Right now we can fully refill something. We've already got full on that, so what else would be useful? That's pretty full. This has probably got the least but most usefulness, so let's go to this and keep going. Don't blink, I like that one. So long as you keep the light on them, they won't move. They're stunned. Oh, but gun Q, of course. No matter how safe you think you are, you aren't. Ah, there we go. Right, so now we can fully refill a gun. Let's take it on the sniper rifle. I quite like that. Keys? One key, that's not bad. And a gun muncher. Do we have anything worth getting rid of now? I mean... no, they're all still pretty good. None of them are sort of dire. Let's see what the other chest is, because if there was locked rainbow chest, and I... Oop. Long live the king, but the king is sitting right there. Right, let's switch to a weapon that goes through them, so I'm not wasting shots on really easily killed enemies. Done. Right, we just don't want to have another chest that's better than the green one unused, because it's mistakes like that that can cost you a run. Gun queue again. Oh, that's not so bad. I love the fish. Hey, I'm a barrel and I fire fish, and these are cursed fish. I wonder if they're cursed meaning they're bad dudes, or they're cursed meaning like some of them are werefish or something. Like they have a negative curse that negatively impacts them. Oh yes. So now these are going to turn into ghosts. Oh, I saw that coming, and the movement rate is just not high enough that I could respond. I suppose I should have at least tried. I rolled into him? Am I asleep? Is this a dream? Well, the other one's green, and green is usually better in Gungeon. I mean, it's not what WoW would teach you, but... Ah. Bloody 9mm. So that just randomly fires off basically a ridiculously powerful bullet. So we'll take that. And commando to fight. It's going to either be the kill pillars or the high priest. It's going to be the high priest. I hate the high priest. Mostly because he does this and disappears for massive sections of the fight where you can't attack him at all. It just doesn't feel fair. It's like, so what do I do now? Oh yeah, wait till he comes back and hope that I can hit him at all. Right, so that was a homing shot, so I should have known to be able to avoid that. Right, let's use the science cannon to get rid of his spawned minions. Maybe switch to this. It fires more shots, so I might be able to keep them on target easier than the commando shots. You used to be able to just hide in the entrance for this bit, but not anymore, obviously. They thought, oh, that made it too easy. I mean, no, you had to work it out that you could do that. But still. At least I have lots of blanks that I'm not going to use, because what's the point? Science cannon, please. Get rid of some of those horrible skull guys. And back to the silence pillow. Its ammo look like feathers, but only in the ammo counter. I should have blanked there. I mean, I know I didn't get hit, but I still should have blanked. Luxor cannon. Luxin cannon? Luxin cannon. Omnichrome. And with the Curse bullets, it becomes a Noxin cannon. Right, that is going to be brilliant for the next floor. Let's empty out this onto the next floor. Did we get any keys? No, we didn't. So we're going to have to shoot that. Let's see what else Bello has. Yes, please. I shall take both of those. And we're just going to have to shoot this because there's nothing else we can really do. I mean, we'll check. Right, okay, that was cursed 9mm. That was 9mm thing. Let's just assume this room. No? Well, I'm not one to guess. Let's go to the next floor. Hey, yeah. I'm on stream. I hope that's okay.
Fingers crossed for a rainbow chest.
Meh. They're a bit rare. Oh, thank you again. Yeah, they are ridiculously rare. I'm actually surprised that during my last stream I got one. Music for this game is pretty good though. Explosive Power, Gold's Revenge. Uh-oh, Gold's Revenge means don't stand still. I'm not sure those special 9mm, the bloody 9mm, are always better. Because... uh-oh, gun queue. Aha, no, I don't want that because I don't actually have any keys. And I can't reload the science cannon anyway. Right, on to the next room. Cursed ceramics. Again. At least they don't move. I'll say that for them. I mean, the Gold's Revenge shots do, but at least the ceramics don't. I would have been dead several times if I hadn't had these wings. Oh, I can dance in the fire and I'm not getting hurt. Thermal clips. Well, at least I'm not still using... oh, no. Then again, I could switch to that gun. Oh. You don't have thinking time when you're getting shot at by Gold's Revenge. At least not unless you're going to use the switch gun button, which slows time down a bit. I was thinking, oh, I could use the thermal clips to my advantage. Yes, you can, but if you stop to think about it, you're going to get hit like I did. What? Oh dear, it's all falling to pieces. Yeah, it's fine though. You win some, you lose some. Sometimes you shoot the dragon in his face, sometimes a hammer comes down and kills you. That's what happens in RNG based games. Especially roguelikes. Roguelite, I should say, because roguelikes are like Rogue. This is just more... uses some of the idea of random generation and not a lot else from Rogue. But that doesn't mean it's bad, that just means it's not like Rogue. That is an awful lot of ceramics. They are really trying their best to get me.
As a clay sculptor, I approve.
What, evil ceramics that are trying to kill me?
No. I approve of ceramics in general, though.
Yeah. Right. High stress, unfriendly fire, and more dodging of the gull's big old explosions. Let's see if I can't... at least I've got wings so I don't have to worry about these things. Oh, blimey. Wait, what? What hit me? Oh. It was one of the rooms where your bullets ricocheting can hurt you. But well, I was firing up, so why wouldn't one of my bullets have ricocheted down? Never mind. Quick restart. Go again. Yes, okay, that's fine. We'll try this one more time. We were doing quite well. Then we'll go back to turbo mode. High stress. Well, that's not really going to be much of a problem. Except, like, the fact that it's not turbo mode, meaning it's easy to fall asleep during the room. Come on, you don't need to give me that long to start the room. Oh, I didn't even realise that was last bullet standing. I was just like, kill everything. That's how you do most rooms. But let's not waste bullets on these easy little bats. Forward to victory. Gull's Revenge again.
Sorry about the rustling, people. I'm wrapping Christmas presents for A1. I will stop in a second.
Cool.
Or so.
I don't think I've actually got anyone watching, but never mind.
Oh, it'll go onto your YouTube.
Yep. Let's just quickly check if there's anyone in there.
And they're just as valuable.
Yeah, no, there's the bots that keep an eye on your channel for advertising purposes, but I don't think there's any actual people. Not this time, but you never know. I've only been streaming 45 minutes. Jeez, this game makes time go so fast.
Good.
Yes. Is this just gun queue? That's so silly. That actually makes me fire faster because it fires the basic gun and then one shot of the crossbow faster than I could usually switch manually. It's always funny when... Ooh! Oh, it's a heart. Well, we'll leave that there for later. You never know, we might take damage on this floor. Especially in challenge mode, you might end up with one of the hammers and not notice it. Long live the king. I'd rather he didn't. And he didn't. What a shame. I don't think these guys are worth using the crossbow on, because, I mean, they take a lot of shots, but they're not particularly dangerous. Not that I'm saying the normal bulletkins are, but there are some that really are, like I said with that purple wizard earlier. Oh, zone control. One of the ones I actually think is genuinely an interesting addition. Yep, I'll take the bullets, thank you. If it was just the, like, zone control, high stress, long live the king, last bullet standing, those ones are actually interesting, but hey, we've got a hammer that's going to come and hit you, and hey, we've got Rat's Revenge and there's, like, the floor's on fire, and hey, we're going to chase you with poison. I just don't find it more interesting. Especially not in the later floors when it's already interesting enough because of the floor design and layout and the music and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's stop griping and start killing some more bulletkin. At least that's only a rubber bullet, it doesn't matter if it hits me. I think you don't start seeing the electric bullets until the next floor. You can slide across tables, but if you notice I usually don't. Because it's not the same as a dodge roll, and you can still be hit while sliding across a table. I mean, sometimes it's useful to cross gaps, but that's about it. Poison Pursuit. Like I was saying, not the most interesting. Especially once you've got wings. Which are always the first thing I'll go for, given half a chance. Right, let's just see if this could be a secret room. No. We found the secret room, didn't we? I always do that. Never mind. Let's buy the second key and then we can open both chests. But I'm going to do that once I've cleared the floor to ensure I get an extra gun. Because the biggest problem when you hit bullet hell is running out of ammo. And even though they've increased the amount of ammo that you get, you still run out of ammo on bullet hell. Like, drastically. Unless you use your starter gun. And you're not going to kill an awful lot in bullet hell using your starter gun, because each floor increases the health of all the enemies. Right, what have we got here? A blue chest. A green chest. Let's go kill boss with rusty pistol.
Which is more valuable, blue or green?
Green have better items in them. Although you could say that because you can then sometimes it's worth shooting the blue ones, they could be valuable for that. Especially since if you shoot them and you get junk, you can end up with getting Sir Junken, who is a knight made of junk, who you can give your extra junk to. Well, technically you're just holding the junk, and he gets like all kinds of crazy abilities. I think eventually he ends up being able to res you or something, which is a bit, you know, he acts as an extra life. That's a bit special.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wish my rubbish was so useful.
Exactly. The thing is that he's only useful if you can find enough junk to give to him, and you've found him. And finding him is pretty rare. And then deliberately finding junk to give to him is also really hard, because you have to sacrifice chests by blowing them up instead of by opening them. Junk only comes from smashed chests, as far as I can tell. Well, that was a pain. I actually got hit. On the other hand, that is quite a hard boss, so... Well, quite a hard version of that boss. Right. We can still take the ammo, and we can take the ship. And we can get extra health from here. And then we'll go open the chests. Ah, Wolf Junior. Unfortunately, they don't synergize anymore, which they should. They should end up having puppies and being even more powerful, but apparently that synergy was broken by one of the updates, unfortunately. Ah, the Tangler. Get rectangled. That is actually quite cool. It's very powerful. It's probably going to be my room clearer coming up to floor 4. Floor 3 probably. Right, do I want that? I think so. Oh no, I didn't. I thought it was something different. I thought it was fire immunity, but it's not. Do I want the snowballer? Maybe, actually. The ability to freeze enemies and bosses is actually quite handy. Yeah, we already found the secret room, so there's not a lot of point searching for it. High stress, so just don't get hit. Easy enough. Well, if you don't get hit, then you don't go down to 1 hit will kill you. So then it doesn't matter that the room was high stress. Oh. Okay, that time I did get hit. It probably doesn't help that I'm using a 1-hit clip on a room with thermal clips. Quick switch back to that and hope we don't have any more thermal clips. Oh, long live the king. Kill the king, then kill all the rest of them. I think they're weaker once they've had the king killed than they were if they weren't on a long live the king room, which is a bit odd. Yes, Wolf Jr. helping the team. Just check we haven't got... Nope, just explosive fire. Easy enough. Set them off in a chain reaction. Oh, I don't need that. I must have lost a... Oh, another thermal clip. Let's use the snowballer. Just slows them down a bit. Ooh. I got set on fire, panicked, and took extra damage. Now that was entirely my own fault. Ah. Please don't be the teleporter. It's the teleporter prototype. Ah, completely useless. It just teleports you to a random place, often that you've already been. So what's the point? And it's random. I suppose you could use it in combat if you think you're going to take damage, but that's what blanks are for. I can't see an actual use for it. Not a real world, this is worth doing kind of use. I think I would genuinely sell it to the cell creep if I find one of his gratings. Well, that is before I find something better to have in that slot, because I'm not going to keep it about. You don't actually need to click as quickly as I am. It will fire on its own. I always forget that, because some guns fire faster when you manually fire them. Thank you very much. Right, that's a mini boss in the bottom right, so let's see what Bello's got for us. Keys! Yes, please. Oh, wait, and he's also got the void shotgun. Let's save up for the void shotgun. See what else we end up getting. We might as well go see the mini boss and use the snowballer, because we're probably not going to get anything better. Wait, hold on. The blobs should have been above the pit. Why are they not? So the blobs... So my rewards can sometimes fall in the pit because they spawned above the pit, but my bullets that fell down beneath the pit don't, because that would be too easy. Thanks, dodge roll. Thanks a bunch. Oh, come on. Actually tempted to use the teleporter and just get out of here.
I'm gonna go through.
It hasn't been ready until now, though. Right. Sorry, what was that?
I'm going through.
Okay.
See you later. Good luck. I'll leave
Thanks,
that
son.
on my chair, okay?
Hello, Cat Gaming 919. I'm just doing a challenge run. I'm sorry I'm a bit slow on the responses. I don't actually have any notifications that anyone's talking. That's assuming you're even still there. But this video will be on YouTube. Oh, long live the king. Let's take out the king as fast as possible. And then take out the other snipers. Adrenaline rush, high stress. We can manage that. And the snowballer's out. Well, that's not too bad. It's only our first gun that's run out. This feels so slow. I'm going to have to go back to turbo mode after this run. Unfriendly fire, so watch your missed shots. Same as with Blobulon Rancher, except a bit more vicious. I want to say vicious. Let's see if anyone is still in the chat. No, they must have gone because I didn't respond immediately. That's a shame. Right, we've had the other chest, so we might as well open this one. Ooh, a grenade launcher. Very nice. And we're almost able to afford the other gun we wanted. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to go back into that boss fight, but this time we'll have a grenade launcher. Hopefully that will make the fight ever so slightly easier. Well, there's the boss, but I still want to fight that mini-boss just to see what's on the other side. You never know. Actually, this would be better with the real boss. Let's kill the real boss and then worry about the mini-boss. Dark was the night and pot shots. Well, I'm certainly not doing this one without taking damage, because pot shots on the boss fights can come from literally anywhere and you just can't dodge them. Is this high stress, or have I just literally run out of health already? Oh, I'm dead. Let's go back to turbo mode. Right, return to the breach, please. Right, Hunter again. I quite like her weapons. Up to the options. Oh wait, you just have to turn him on every time you turn him on once. So let's change the description. To be turbo mode again. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I can open a notifier in case anyone does talk in the chat. That should give me a notification. Right, onwards and fastwards. Oh, this is so much better. Everything's so much smoother and faster. I'm not waiting around for them to do their attacks all the time. Also, I'm not getting shot at by hammers, which is nice. Oh, he can't actually hurt me, so I'm not quite sure why I was that panicked. You two, come on, everyone's gotta die. Today is the day everyone dies. Well, if they're bulletkin, which are like humanoid bullets with little feet. They're so cute, but they're evil, so they've got to die. Well, I'm not sure they are actually evil. They might just be protecting their home, in which case I'd feel terrible about playing this game. But I don't think that's in the lore, so let's not worry about it just yet. I mean, they do fire into the room in order to stop me, so it's not like I'm actually wandering onto their territory so much. Right, let's get some more of these and power onwards. Oh, look, there's the boss. Do we want to do the boss straight away? Nah. The boss is actually a lot easier if you don't weapon force, and at least the first boss, and you start with a semi-decent weapon. When I say semi-decent, it doesn't even have to be good at all. It just has to be like okay. Right, let's talk to Bello. Ah, the sling. I will probably come and buy that from him, depending on what chests are available. I mean, if you give me an option of 2 black chests, I'm going to take it. They're the best you're likely to get. Right, well, that's not going to be 2 black chests, so maybe 1 black chest? Oh, that's not going to be a secret room into Bello's shop. So, is it faster? It's going to be faster to run from the boss room to this off branch, isn't it? Whee! So quick. I don't feel like I'm waiting around all day. Look at how much faster the game feels. It feels smooth and fluid and like it was designed to move this quick. I wonder if they did slow it down for the main release and this is how it should have felt. But they were like, no, no one's going to be able to cope with it. And I certainly wouldn't have coped with it at this speed when I was first learning it. But I'm surprised this wasn't an option at launch. Whoop. 2 keys. Right, now we can open both chests regardless of whether we buy anything from Bello. Right, just using the pistol on the gun nut because nobody really wants to waste any ammo on them. What's down here? Ah, another chest. We've got 2 brown chests. In all likelihood, we have terrible weapons. So, what was the weapon available in Bello's shop? Oh yes, the sling. That's actually really good. In fact, that's probably what I'll use. Yeah, this is terrible. It fires fire, and when you reload, it lights it. But you're not immune to your own fire, so you're gonna die. Unless you've got wings, that room is asking... That weapon, sorry, is asking to die. This means I can double jump twice in a row, which is basically like one really long dodge roll, which is handy. Right, David versus Goliath. Let's kill this guy. Try and still talk while playing, but I think realistically not getting hit is probably more important. Especially since I don't think anyone is actually watching, but we'll see. Oh, careful. I also don't want to aggro the Vizier, or whatever he's called. Advisor? Shot from off screen. Doing it to them for the first time. See how they like it. Right, we will reload this. We will take the extra health and... Is that a claymore? Cluster mine. Not bad, but I do think it can still hurt me, which I don't like. Get rid of him. He gives us a coin. Yum. I like coin. See if we can find any secret rooms. Oh, branching off this one. No. So, where else is it likely to be? Possibly here? No. Did we test down here? I think we tested this one. Oh yeah, below bellow. It's here we go. And we get chest from it. Sometimes it's actually worth doing a due diligence, as it was very difficult for me to try saying. Right, I am going to continue using the crossbow for most of the next floor, and then I'll switch to that lovely little green pistol. I can't remember what it's called when I start getting into trouble, because it does put down creep, but it is more powerful. Ish. It has knockback, which is very helpful if you get into a tight situation. Let's get rid of these bats as delicately as possible. Oh yeah, I've got quick weapon switch. Why do I never remember that? I suppose I don't use it enough. Whoa. Okay, that... I will have to admit that was entirely my own fault. I just ran straight headlong into the room without checking if it was a trap. As I should have done. Well, live and learn. At least I've still got full health. It was just armor that I lost. And it wasn't on a boss fight. So, I mean, who really cares? Right. I was wondering who else was left. I mean, I know the layouts of most of the rooms because you have to. Oh, here he is. You have to know the layouts because you've got to know where the bullets are going to be coming from. Unfortunately, it's one of the few things about this game. You have to die hundreds of times just to learn who's going to be shooting at you, because you can't zoom the camera out at all. Right. I think this is the last one in the room. Yep, there we go. Ooh, Bellow's shop. Let's see what he's got. I believe Bellow is his name, but it's a bit of an odd one. Ooh, yep, we can get a key. We need a key. Let's check his shop for secrets. Nope. Alright, we'll pass on through them. Right, these eyeballs are the eyeballs from the beholster. Okay, he's dead. Good. Good. Would you please die? And while exploding, take out some bulletkin on your way. Thank you. Right. Now I don't like these dark red bulletkin because they aim where you're going to be like the others, like the other sort of khaki coloured ones. But they also fire a spread of shots, so it's much, much harder to dodge. But if you take them out first, it's less of a problem. Alright, standard bulletkin, not a problem. Ooh, extra health, next room. Right, the biggest problem with this game, with taking damage, is that it resets your coolness stat. And your coolness stat changes what bonuses you get when you clear a room. Like, what's the chances of you getting extra health and stuff. So you do not want to take any damage in order to earn the most extra health for when you do take damage, if that makes any sense. I mean, it doesn't really to my mind, but that's how the game works, so you just have to live with it. Until someone works out how to mod the thing, which I think might be a ways away. Oh, we rerouted that guy, and he was very helpful. I still haven't used the cluster mine, but that might be something we use on the boss. Oh, right now I'm going to have to unlock this because that's a synergy chest, and if it rolls green, which it didn't, it could have given us a synergy weapon. Instead, it's given us the Vertebrae K47, which on its own is pretty good, and it's probably the weapon I'm going to use for the next boss. That's a Mimic, isn't it? You're not going to find a blue chest that's not locked, and it's not a Mimic. It's just, it's not a Mimic. And it has Shotgun Cola in it, which means we're going to be moving even faster than the ridiculous speed we were already moving at. Ace. Oh, there's a hit point up here. Yoink. Onward to victory. Blimey, I'm moving quick. There's another hit point to replace the one I've just taken. Yeah, I can't be asked to walk those 10 feet. Let's teleport. Teleport! Oops. Walked right into it. But on the other hand, I've still got full health. Shoot all the bats. I really hate the bats that... I've run out. Huh. Oh well. Like I said, it's not as powerful as a single shot, but the knockback is actually really handy. As a single shot. Yeah, the damage per bullet is less than the crossbow, but the knockback makes it more useful. Well, on enemies that get knocked back. Also, it puts down creep, so anyone that's touching the ground gets poisoned. I mean, that does include you, but you can be a bit more careful of that. Uh-oh, he's rolled 20. Run away. And let's kill him before he does it again. Phew. Well, I'm still at technically max health. That's not very reassuring considering I've only got one out of the two possible health bonuses so far. Actually, is this... No, I've got one of one health bonuses so far. Pretty good. I am moving pretty speedy. Right, have we seen Bellow's shop? Yes, we have. Let's hope he's got a key for sale because I am officially out. Nope, bought it already. Completely forgot that. Oh well. Potion of Gun Friendship might actually be better than the Cluster Mine, because the Cluster Mine is likely to blow me up. Yeah, let's do that and go fight the boss. Right, what are we going to use to fight the boss with? It depends who it is. It's either going to be one of these two. Let's start with the Vertebrae K. Yep. I might have to concentrate a bit here. And I still took damage. Got the feeling though the computer hiccuped, but still it's my own fault. I should have been able to compensate. Don't blame your tools. That was over quickly at least. I love this combo. Poison. Right. We haven't got any more keys, but we can at least shoot this chest and find out if there's anything worth having from it. Nah. Onward and that away. Let's try that for a bit. My wife's laptop needs a lot of maintenance. It is a very unhappy laptop. Love how long it burns now. It's fire and run away pretty much. Job's done. I hate those bubbles. They chase you and then kill you. They're very good at it. Oh no, took damage again. Well, at least I've tagged most of them, or all of them. Unfortunately, their bullets float forwards down the screen. Or downwards down the screen. Either way, this game doesn't really have up and down because it's 2D, but then at the same time, it does have forwards and down. Anyway, that can give you way more damage, but I don't think it's worth the attempt. That was my fault. Didn't line it up properly. Let's stop using this because I think it's causing me problems and go back to this. Excellent. Oh, can never dodge those. I need to deliberately burst them and then dodge roll. I think that's the strategy. Might use the explosive guy to take out the non-explosive guy. And then blow me up some of the red guy. I like shields. Right, now we could open that, but it's not worth it. I run out. It's back to the flare pistol, I suppose. I like watching a lot of forgotten weapons. They cover all sorts of weird old weapons, like flare pistols and stuff. I did one the other day that was one that you use sealed in an aircraft. I thought I would not like to be in the kind of aircraft where you're at high enough altitude to need the flare gun to be put through an air seal, but at the same time in enough danger to need a flare gun that you can fire from that altitude. Cool technology though. Oh dear, I got shot again. I think win or lose this one, I'm going to switch to a different game entirely. Maybe Xbox 360 or PS2. Just for a bit. Just the tip. To see how it feels. Right, this is one of the guys we're actually tasked with killing, so we might as well kill this one before we let anyone else take us down. Assuming we can. I mean, I've got the minimum amount of health required to complete the game, but I don't think I'm in a terribly good position, I must admit. All bees. Bee bullets. Or bum bullets as they're called. Which, tee-hee, but actually that's not really very good for clearing rooms out. I mean, the only really safe option is the rusty firearm, which is the one we start with that has infinite ammo. No thank you. None of the stuff he's got is worth buying. I will set off this explosive though, and potentially help me clear out the room. But as you can see, bees are now spawning when I shoot things. Yeah, this is definitely a going to need blanks just to survive room. They're moving rather quickly. Thank you, bees. Oh, I'd be dead if it wasn't for the bees. I mean, I know that's a literal truth. Bees pollinate our food, but I didn't actually mean it that way. Hey, it's a twofer. One explosion, 2 dead, bulletkin. I don't know, are dynamite bullet kin? Are they dynamite kin? Oh, and I'm dead. Well, that's a shame. I gave it my best. Come back a bit more awake tomorrow, or next time, I suppose. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.